Hello and welcome. My name is Tina and I'm an independent beauty consultant with Mary Kay. Welcome. I'm in my jammies. I hope you're comfy as well. I'm getting ready to do my nighttime routine, so I just got comfortable to do that. Actually, I showered and did my face, washed my face first, so I'm ready to do the rest of my skincare regimen. But I'm getting ready to launch my brand new YouTube channel, as well as in this first video I will be introducing Mary Kay's brand new clinical solutions retinol and the Calm Plus Restore facial milk, which is a patent pending product to go along with the retinol and help our skin get through the retinization process. We'll be digging into this box in just a couple of minutes and we'll talk more about that then. If you don't already have a Mary Kay beauty consultant, I would love to be your gal. I'm gonna link my website here on the video description and you'll be able to go there. My contact information is there. Please don't hesitate to send a message or a text message or an email if you have any questions, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. I'll help you to discover what kind of skincare you need, what kind of products that you love that will help you get to the goals that you want for your skin. As well as I have a Facebook private group that is called Tina's Pink Beauties for Mary Kay. I'll link that here as well, and so that it's easy to find. When you get there, just click the join group and I'll approve your request, and then you'll be able to see all of the product information that I share, as well as all of the before and after photos that I've already shared, as well as my before and after photos as I start my retinol journey tonight. Some of my friends have been a part of the Mary Kay test panel for the retinol, and they've been using it since September, and so they've shared their pictures and given permission to share those in my group. So those pictures are there and they are just nothing short of amazing. You're going to be just blown away by the results that we're getting from this retinol, and so that's why I'm so excited to get started tonight. I've already done my cleansed my face. I use our Time-Wise Repair Set, and that is the line that has the most anti-aging ingredients in it, and at my age, which is 52. Actually, I'm very proud of my age. But at 52, I use the Time-Wise Repair Set. We also have a Time-Wise Miracle 3D set. It does not have any anti-aging ingredients in it, but it helps to defend your skin against the signs of aging, as well as deliver results. And it's a really nice line as well. But I used our Time-Wise Repair Voluform Foaming Cleanser. And the other step in my regimen tonight that I've already done is that I have used the eye cream, and this is the Voluform eye cream. This one is really cool. I'm just going to show this really quick. It has this little metal applicator tip. The product comes out here. I'm not sure how well the camera's picking it up, but the product comes out here, and then this is a metal that stays cold all the time. If you've ever seen a boxing match where the trainer is putting something on the boxer's eyes to try and get the swelling to go down, that's what that metal is, and it stays cold all the time, and it helps to bring down puffiness and that sort of thing. So I really love that eye cream. And I've already applied that tonight. Normally that's the last step after I've done my night cream, but I did that tonight because I wanted to go ahead and get that around my eyes before I put the retinol on, so that I don't, so it'll kind of give me a little protection if I get the retinol a little bit higher than what I intended to, as well as once I've done the retinol, I don't want to then transfer from my hands into that eye area by putting eye cream on. So that's why I've done that already. Normally I do that as the last step after my night cream. So let's go ahead and get into the retinol box and discover its little gems. It has an insert here. It's very pretty. and this is in both English and Spanish, and I thought I'd go ahead and read some of the information here. We'll be talking more about it in my upcoming videos as I take you through my retinization process journey and what retinol does, but I thought I'd give you a little bit of a rundown of what retinol is and how it works off of this sheet so that I don't misstate something or forget something that I wanted to say. So the Mary Kay Clinical Solutions retinol is a 0.5%, which is the strongest percentage of retinol that you can get. That is the retinol strength that you get at a dermatologist's office or at a med spa. It's the highest potency that you can get. And Mary Kay Clinical Solutions Retinol 0.5 set introduces a new level of dermocosmetic performance to complement your nighttime skincare routine. If you're serious about taking care of your skin, you'll love this new serum powered by pure retinol. It's the gold standard ingredient dermatologists recommend for adults of every age to prevent signs of visible aging that you can't even see yet, as well as reverse the advanced visible signs of aging. And now, advanced visible signs of aging. That would be wrinkles, fine lines, dark spots, sunspots, that sort of thing. So I'm watching this line right here. That's my frown line. Can you tell that's been there a while? As well as I've got the marionette lines, if I can get my face to not have an expression as I do that. I've got some marionette lines there. I'd like to see how the retinol does there. As well as I've got some darker spots that I'm kind of going to watch as well. This spot here on my nose has been there for years, probably since I was in my 20s. I don't even know what that spot is, but concealer doesn't cover it. It's kind of like Rudolph's nose. It just comes beaming through no matter what I do to it. So I want to see what retinol does to it. I'm hoping there's an effect there. And so that's what we're going to be watching for. And why is retinol so effective? Retinol stimulates surface skin cell renewal, so skin appears more as it did when you were younger. It supports natural collagen and elastin, improving the appearance of collagen-depleted skin. So here's a little tidbit for you. Our skin starts to lose collagen, or we start to reduce or lose our collagen production starting at age 20, believe it or not. And it's about 1% per year from the age of 20 or so on. So somebody who's, say, 33 years old is at a 13% depletion of their collagen. So this helps to replenish that and helps to almost resurface your skin and get that the old skin cells off and bring that newer skin to the surface. Mary Kay Clinical Solutions Retinol 0.5 takes the offensive against a trifecta of age-related issues: wrinkles, discoloration, and loss of facial firmness. And who couldn't help with a little bit more facial firmness, right? And just a pea-sized amount does the job, and that's going to be about a pump out of the container that we have here. And then the second step is that Calm Plus Restore facial milk that I mentioned. And the Calm Plus Restore facial milk features plant oils, coconut, jojoba seed, sunflower, and olive to deliver a power shot of rich fatty acids to nourish and soothe, ideal for retinol treated skin. And a couple of other ingredients in the facial milk is glycerin and squalane, or sugarcane squalane, I think is what it's called. And those two ingredients are humectants that are designed to help your skin retain moisture. And retinol kind of tends to have a little bit of a drying effect, so we want those extra ingredients to help our skin kind of retain that moisture as we're getting our skin used to retinol. So then the other thing that's on this little flyer or pamphlet is the calendar, if you will, for the 8 weeks of the retinization process. And the way that our retinization process is going to work is it's an 8-week process. The first 2 weeks, we're going to use the 1 pump of the retinol with about 2 to 3 pumps of the facial milk. We're going to mix it together in our hands and then apply it to our face. and we're going to do that 1 time per week. Doesn't seem like a lot, but we're going to see results just from that one application. We're going to be seeing results. And then weeks 3 and 4, we're still only going to do it the 1 time per week. But the difference is we're going to take the retinol and apply that to our face and then put the milk over top of that. Weeks 5 and 6, we're going to bump that up to 2 times per week. And then weeks 7 and 8, we're going to try to get to 3 times per week. Now, some ladies have been able to go to 3 to 5 times a week during this 8-week process and have never had any kind of problem with that. And then we've had some ladies that have had an issue with a little bit of sensitivity to it, and so they've needed to back off and give their skin a little bit more time to get used to it. And this is all to be expected. Everybody's skin is different, and so your retinization process is going to be different. There's a few products, or ingredients in skincare that we shouldn't use when we're doing the retinization process. And if this is a journey that you want to take with me, we can talk about that more as we go along. A couple of things is that we'll want you to be on a good skincare line. Now, that's not to say that it has to be Mary Kay, although we do know that our Time-Wise Repair Set and our Time-Wise Miracle 3D Set are very compatible with the retinization process, because we know the ingredients that are in those, and we can easily guide you through that. But we'll need full disclosure on your part as to everything that you use on your skin, from what kind of cleanser you use to your day cream, your night cream, your foundations, anything that you're using on your skin, so that we can make sure that some of those ingredients are not there. And it's not a big deal. We just don't want to have a reaction with those. And some of those ingredients include glycolic acid, which is in our facial peel. So I won't be using our facial peel during this process. I also won't be using our microdermabrasion refine, which has aluminum oxide crystals in it, which that's just a physical exfoliant that might be a little bit too much for my skin during that time. So I'm going to avoid that as well. We want to stay away from hyaluronic acid, which is in a lot of skincare products on the market, not just Mary Kay, but across the board. So we want to make sure that we're not using anything with hyaluronic acid in it as well. I'm also going to stay away from our vitamin C serum, because vitamin C is ascorbic acid, so that might be a little bit more than my skin can handle at the time. So we're just going to give my skin that chance to get used to the retinol, and then I can start kind of slowly adding those things back in on the days that I don't do the retinol, and kind of see how my skin does. So that's why we're taking it slow. And that's what Mary Kay has come up with the facial milk for, is to help with any kind of sensitivity that we may have. So I'm going to go ahead and dig in and start applying this product. I'm so excited. The other thing that I've done before I started the video tonight is Mary Kay has a skin analyzer app that you can download on your phone. Should be available for both Android and iOS systems. And it just takes a picture and it analyzes your skin in 4 different areas. So I've already done that. I've got that all saved in date and time stamped pictures that I can share. And I'll be taking more of those during my retinization process to see how all of those things are improving as we go along. I've also done my before pictures. I've done straight on both sides. I took a picture a little bit close up of the fine lines across my forehead. If I can kind of, I don't know if the camera, yep, there we go. The camera's picking them up when I scrunch my brows. But they're there too when, even with my skin, or just trying to not have any expression there as well. So we'll be watching those areas of my face. That's where I'm going to be watching and seeing how it does there. So I'm gonna go ahead and take out the products. There's another flyer in here that has a lot of information as far as ingredients and more on the retinization process, kind of along the lines of what I've already read, but that's here as well. And when you purchase your retinol from me, you are going to have me along for the ride. I will be checking in with you to see how you're doing through that process. Sorry about the noise here. You know how these little packages can be. Here's the retinol and then the facial milk. So you'll have me along for the ride. So that's something that you don't get when you go to the pharmacy or, you know, Walmart's. Nothing against those stores. Don't take that the wrong way. I shop at Walmart and Walgreens all the time. Love them. But that's something that you don't get when you purchase products from those types of stores, is you don't get a me. And that's not to say just me, but any Mary Kay consultant that's going to be alongside of our customers, walking you through this process and making sure that you're getting the best possible results without, you know, with as little discomfort as we can possibly have with that. So a couple of things that my friends have reported as far as possible, not really side effects, but what they've experienced in the retinol or in the retinization process is that they've noticed some redness and dry scaliness kind of around the sides of their nose. I suspect that that's because in that close proximity, we're kind of getting maybe a little bit more of a concentration when we put it on. That's my thought anyways, which is not scientific by any stretch of the imagination. And then some have gotten it here kind of close to their mouths, which may kind of maybe be because at nighttime when we're sleeping, we tend to drool. It happens. We know it. But maybe something from our saliva is kind of causing that as well. But to be expected is a little bit of scaliness and peeling, because we're taking off that surface layer. We're getting rid of all of that dead skin cells and getting rid of the surface layers of skin to bring that new skin forth. So those things are to be expected, and that's why the facial milk is going to come in handy. So I'm going to use this tonight, just as I explained earlier. I'm going to use a pump of the retinol, a few pumps of this, and apply it. But the facial milk can be used as much as you need all through the process. So where we're only using the retinol once a week for the first 4 weeks, we can use this day and night. We can do touch-ups over makeup with this if we're having a little bit of discomfort. Can be used at any time. The other thing that I got, and I've never used it before, but I thought, you know, if I need a little bit more extra moisturization, I went ahead and, just to be on the safe side and have it handy, I got our Intense Moisturization Cream that I can add as well. Kind of spot treat anything that might have a little bit of redness or dryness to it. So I'm prepared. And then the other thing is that because I use our Time-Wise Repair set, the night cream has an encapsulated retinol in it. And on the nights that I'm using the retinol, I don't want to necessarily add another form of retinol over the top, even though it's encapsulated, so it's more of a time-released effect overnight, that have never had any kind of, I don't think reaction is the right word, but I've never noticed any kind of, you know, dryness or redness from using that encapsulated retinol. But I just don't want to kind of double up on that, maybe until my skin gets used to the retinol. So for that purpose, I went ahead and got the Time-Wise Miracle 3D night cream in the normal dry formula. This line comes in 2 formulas, normal to dry or combination oily, and I got the normal dry. So I'll be using that one tonight as my night cream. So I'm going to go ahead and get started, and then we'll get you on your way. We're running up on 20 minutes as it is, and I don't want to keep everybody too long. I hope you've stayed along for the ride. I like to share as much information as possible so that everybody knows what to expect. Kind of get my hair up out of the way. I have very fine hair that likes to kind of fly away and get in my way. So we get that up out of the way. So this is the tube of the retinol, and I'm just going to take a pump of that. So there's that, literally like a pea-size amount. And then I'm going to take the facial milk and I'm going to take a few pumps of that. Now that was already working because I did kind of take a little bit last night just to see what it was like. I actually put it on the back of my hand and just to kind of see how moisturizing it was. And oh my goodness, that little spot that I put it in on my hand was like baby skin next to the alligator skin of the rest of my hand from all the hand washing. So here's the milk and the retinol. So I'm going to get that back up and kind of get that mixed together. And then like I do with my night cream or my day cream, because that's about the same amount of those products that I use, I just kind of pat in different areas first and then go back and rub it in. In any products that I apply in an upward, outward motion. And the reason that I do that is kind of, I figure, you know, gravity's already pulling down, so why don't we help by pushing up? I'm not going to go too much onto my neck at this point. The neck kind of tends to have a little bit of a, so I got a little bit closer on my eyes than I expected, but we've got that night cream there. I'll be more careful. I'm not going to put it on my neck necessarily right now. I kind of want to see how my face does with it. Our necks tend to have a little bit thinner skin there as well, although we should be able to use the retinol there, maybe just a little bit less with the facial milk until we know how that's going to do. But I'm not going to do that yet. So what am I feeling? Am I feeling anything? Some people have said they get a little bit of a tingly sensation. I don't feel anything. Now I've been using the encapsulated retinol in the night cream as for about 7, almost 8 months now, and that may have something to do with the fact that I'm not really getting any kind of sensation there. But yeah, I don't feel anything at all. It just feels like I've put a serum on, basically, and that's basically what this is a serum. The facial milk with all of those plant oils in it is not greasy at all. Yeah, wow, I'm very impressed. Cool. So excited to see what it looks like tomorrow morning. Okay, so I've just kind of given it a couple of seconds to kind of absorb in before I do my night cream, and it feels like it has. And so I'm going to go ahead and do my night cream step. And again, it's really just about the same amount, like a pea-size amount there. And again, I kind of rub it together here, pat, and then go back and rub it in. And here I'll do my neck. And so here we're going to get maybe a little bit of retinol applied there, just from the carryover from my hands from before, but I doubt that it'll actually really do a whole lot. And again, up and out with the night cream, and that's it. That's it for the nighttime step. So couple of things when you do, if you're doing retinol, you do need to be sure to cleanse your face in the morning and get that retinol taken off, because retinol can make your skin a little bit photosensitive in the sun. So before you go outside, you want to have that taken off. So you can do your in the morning, do your morning routine, which would be to cleanse. You can add some more facial milk, put that on if you're having any kind of sensitivity by that time, and then do your day cream and your eye cream for your daytime routine, and that's it. So yeah, super excited. I'm glad you guys were here to watch this. We're coming up on 25 minutes. I'm sorry that it went so long, but I did want to share all that information with you. I will be journaling, actually, my retinization process when I started, any kind of reactions that I'm having, or sensations that I'm getting, any kind of peeling, any kind of anything. I'm going to journal it and share that with you guys in my group as well. And I'll be back to do more videos kind kind of as the week progresses, I might come on and do a real quick video of my results for tomorrow, just to see what it did overnight. We've had some ladies that have had amazing results in just that first application. So if I have something to show that I'm really excited about, I will do that. Otherwise, I will be back next week when I get ready to do my second application of the retinol and show results then. And otherwise, I hope that I hear from you guys on my website or through the my email or text, or join my group, and you can certainly message me through there. Then you'll be able to private message me on Facebook as well. So there's lots of ways for you to be able to get a hold of me. Thank you very much. I hope that you will stay on this journey with me and even join me on the journey. So thank you.